Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a tutorial on this cool tone brown smoky eye full glam makeup look. I put this look together using Marc Jacobs The Social Butterfly palette, which is a really gorgeous cool tone brown eyeshadow palette. If you want to see how I put together this look, let's go ahead and get started. I've already primed my skin with Makeup Forever's Hydrating Primer. Now I'm going to go in with Urban Decay's Color Correcting Fluid in the shade Pink in order to brighten my under eyes. I'm drawing just a triangle shape similar to how I apply concealer under my eyes, and then I'm going to just blend it out with a brush. This will help brighten my entire under eye area. As you can probably see, I've been breaking out pretty bad lately, and so I'm using the green shade from the same Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid to color correct any redness around my face. I'm applying this to blemishes as well as the redness around my nose. And of course I'm going to blend this out as well. I'm lightly setting it with a powder so that the color correcting will stay underneath the foundation and concealer. Now I'm applying IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer to my under eye area. And I'm just going to apply a little bit on top of this stubborn pimple I have between my brows as well. Using my beauty blender, I'm going to blend this out. For foundation, I'm using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Foundation Stick. This is my favorite foundation for days when I need a lot more coverage than usual. It's definitely a full coverage foundation. I'm lightly spraying Luminae's Glow Refresh Hydrating Vitamin C Mist all over my face. This product does contain glycerin in it, which really helps blend out your foundation. I use this after I cleanse my face before I moisturize, and also when I'm applying foundation. It includes vitamin C and antioxidants with Arctic spring water, which really helps with hydration. Using my trusty damp beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and blend out my foundation using light bouncing motions. Don't forget to blend all the way down to your neck so that there aren't any harsh lines around your jaw. Now I'm going to spot conceal using Urban Decay's Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I'm applying this to all of the little trouble areas I have where blemishes are, and I'm going to blend this out with my beauty blender. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with some MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This creates a great base for your eyeshadow color. Now to highlight, I'm going to use the same Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but this is in the shade Light Warm. I'm blending this all out with my beauty blender. I'm also going to do some light cream contouring with the same concealer in the shade Dark Neutral. And I'm using this BH Cosmetics Angled Liner Brush to contour around my nose. This creates like a really nice natural looking shadow there. I'm also going to contour a little bit of my cheekbones. And just like powder contour, you want to blend upwards, not down. As always, I'm going to do some under eye baking. Using a light translucent powder, I'm using La Mer's The Powder today. Sometimes I use Laura Mercier's powder, just depends on the day. I'm also going to sweep a little bit on top to set my lid so that it'll make eyeshadow blending a lot easier. Actually, you know what? I want to bake a little bit on my forehead also. While we're baking, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. I'm going to brush out any powder that might have fallen there because there's a lot of powder there. I'm going to be using Becca's Brow Contour Mousse. This is in the shade Mocha. And the brush I'm going to be using is by BH Cosmetics, just a flat little, this might be an eyeliner brush, but I'm going to use it for my brows. I'm actually using a lot of brushes from this really inexpensive BH Cosmetics brush set. I'll link it down below. The quality has really impressed me, so I've been enjoying these brushes. I'm just going to lightly brush it just to blend it out. I'm also going to go in with BH Cosmetics HD Brow Pencil to fill in any sparse areas. eyelashes a quick curl. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. I'm gonna be using Marc Jacobs, the Social Butterfly palette. It's a really pretty cool tone brown palette. I'm just using a fluffy crease brush. This one's from BH Cosmetics number 7. I'm gonna go into this medium cool tone brown shade right here. We're gonna just build up our transition, the upper crease area, and blend it out. Since I have very hooded lids, I like to do this part with my eyes open. Since it's a transition color, it helps me see where that area is. Now I'm gonna go in with a smaller crease brush into the darker cool tone brown shade right here. I'm just gonna start by just tapping the product in and then blending. Since we're doing a smoky eye, I'm not too worried about my lid since we're gonna cover that all up anyways. It's more about just blending these edges. I'm just gonna build up the color on both sides. I'm gonna go back in with that first shade and the first brush to blend out those edges. Using a pencil brush, I'm gonna go into this darkest shade. It's like a black with a bronze shimmer through it. I'm just gonna darken up that outer V. Just gonna apply the product. Using that same smaller crease brush, I'm gonna blend this out. I like to check how it looks with my eyes open to make sure that you can see it peeking through at the fold of my lid, right in that crease area. Now I'm going to go into this cool brown shimmery shade and apply this to my lid. I'm going to apply this lighter shimmery shade onto my inner corner area. Now I'm going to brush away the powder we were baking with underneath our eyes and on my forehead so we can go ahead and move back to the face. Set the rest of my makeup, outer edges, with Makeup Forever's high definition powder. Now I'm going to warm up my skin with Urban Decay's Beached Bronzer. This one's in the shade Bronze. Now I'm going to contour with Tarte's Tarteist Contour Palette. I'm going to use my NARS Ita brush with the shade number 3. I'm applying this at the hollows of my cheeks as well as around my forehead. I do have a larger forehead, and so I like to make my forehead seem a little tighter. Just contouring a little around my nose. For highlighting, I'm going to be using Marc Jacobs Glow Stick in the shade Spotlight. Just going to apply it with my fingers, just rub a little bit on there and dab. You can also use a beauty blender for this. To kick it up a notch, I'm going to go into my Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette to add a little more highlights. I'm going to be mixing both Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop. On inner corner too and brighten up this smoky eye. For blush, I'm going to go into both of these shades right here, just a little bit of each, and lightly dust it using this Tarte blush brush. lighten that up a little bit. Now we're gonna finish up the eyes. I'm gonna line my lower lashes with Makeup Forever's Aqua XL eye pencil in the shade S50. It's a cool tone brown shade. I'm gonna use this flat definer brush to smoke out that lower lash line with the same shades we use this dark brown shade again. Now I'm gonna go into the shimmery shade and smoke it out. And that lightest shimmery shade, I'm just gonna put it on the inner corner and bring it out. For the top, I'm using the same Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil, and this is in the shade M10. It's just a flat black. And this liner does not budge, so it's one of the few that I can actually bring in to close to my inner corner and not worry about raccoon eyes. For my liquid liner, I'm going to be using Eyeshadow I Do liquid liner. It's a smoky eye, so you don't necessarily have to do a wing liner. You can just line your lash line. I always do a wing because I love wing eyeliner, so we're going to do one. If you're interested in a detailed tutorial on how I do my wing liner, let me know in the comments below. I can put together a close-up detailed video for you guys if that's something you're interested in. I'm gonna wear false lashes, but I do still want to apply mascara, especially to my lower lashes. I'm using the Beauty Counter's Lengthening Mascara. I'm also gonna set my brows with Eyeshadow's Brow Gel. For my lashes, I'm going to use House of Lashes Iconics. Now I'm going to line my lips with Tarte's Tarteist Lip Liner in the shade Boho. It's a really pretty nude. When I line my lips, I like to fill them in as well because it really helps keep the color on your lip. Now I'm going to use Tarte's Lip Sculptor lipstick and lip gloss combo, and this is in the shade Basic. And this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel so you can catch my next video. And leave a comment below if there's anything you want to see next, if there's a product you want me to try or technique or any questions like that, I would love to check them out. If you guys are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, let me know what your handle is. Mine's Hot Pink Pretty. I'd love for you to follow me and I'll check out your profiles too. Thanks guys, have a great one. Bye.